We live? Okay. So, Shalom Israel, this Priest Officer Yeshaya, filling in for Priest and Officer Shana Pash. This is the I.S.U.P.K Houston Thursday Scripture Breakdown class. Tonight, we will be going over riches and being poor. Again, we are in the celebration right now of Hanukkah. The feast lasts for 8 days. That's why we light the menorah. This is what our ancestors celebrated and what they recognized and what they kept. This is our traditions, the traditions that we need to put back on us so we can be our nation again instead of trying to be like everybody else out here and just following, the next fad, what's going on. But we're gonna jump right into it, and see what is how long this might be. I think this is gonna be a good class tonight. So riches and being poor. First of all, is there any questions in the room? Any questions in the room? There's no questions in the room? None. Okay. And I explain why I'm going over this also, why I'm going over riches and being poor, because a lot of our people, they think that you have to have money to be somebody. For people to look at you, respect you, give you the honor that you think you deserve or something like that. You know, a lot of people think money is God. They make money their God. Then when they say in God we trust, they saying in the money we trust. That's what they saying. You know what I'm saying? That's why we going over riches and being poor. We like America just celebrated this horrible holiday, which is called Christmas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people losing their minds and getting emotionally unstable because, you know, Christmas, the spirit of Christmas is in the air. And it's gonna cost you more than what you think. John Hyman is going over that tonight as well. But riches and being poor, we finna get right into it. First scripture we jumping into is First Timothy chapter 6, verse 5. And it reads, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. What is that saying? Anybody want to take a shot at what you think that's saying, sir?
Salaki, sir. I think that by that they mean that the more prosperous you become, or the more that you get, the higher your standing is in the world. So,
That's on it. That's on it. Like like perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds. Who who can we who can we stick that to today? Who who can we stick that to? Well, for time's sake, I'll say it. We can stick that to Christian pastors.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture goes on a little more to explain it. It say, supposing that gain is godliness. The Christian pastor, he will, when it's election time, he sells his people to the politics. He has a corrupt way of thinking. If it's for gain, if it's gonna put money in his pocket, he think that God has blessed him. He think, well, the Lord must be with me. I'm getting 500,000 out of this. Now, see, the people in the church, they don't need to know this. They don't need to know, that they vote matters. That they vote is putting money in my pocket. That's a corrupt mind. He's supposed to be leading these people to God, but he's one of the reasons why the neighborhoods is how they are. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the reasons why let's just say the crime rate is up. You know what I'm saying? We'll continue to rock and roll. Supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. So the scripture saying don't even associate yourself with a man like that or be around him. Because guess what? He got a corrupt mind. He's gonna fit you in the plan, you know, that he can gain from. He's not gonna try to lead you to the most high. He's not gonna try to save your soul. He's gonna sell you out. He has a corrupt mind. We'll continue with it, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. Now, what is that saying? What is verse 6 saying? But godliness with contentment is great gain. About it. For time's sake, I'll drop that one too. But godliness with contentment is great gain. Like this is saying you appreciate the things that you have, and you're not trying to be greedy, and you're satisfied with what you have. You're making do with what you have. You're not. Well, I need the new J's so I can do this and this and that. Now you got some shoes to go to work in. You fine with just going to work. Making your money, making sure that your rent is paid. You fine with contentment. You ain't trying to have all the J's. You ain't trying to have this car, that car. You ain't trying to have a Benz, a Lexus, and an Audi. You know what I'm saying? You all right with a Honda, or you all right with a cash car, Impala or something. Point A to point B. That's great gain right there. Read it again. But godliness with contentment is great gain. So for you to be satisfied with what you have and make do with what you have, make use out of what you have, that's great gain. Because a lot of people, it's like I use like Jay Z and people with a lot of money, that have a lot of money. I use them as great comparisons. A lot of people get rich and they get money just to say that they got money. Well, I'm rich, I got money, and blow their money. They don't take that money and help people. You know what I'm saying? They just saying, I got money. I'm on a different status. And I can get whatever I want to get. But you are not content with what you have. Like you are not using it to the best of your ability. You doing crazy things with it. Blowing all your money off in strip clubs, buying out crazy jewelry, and people in your same neighborhood that you done grew up with suffering,
Right.
you know, and you ain't trying to get none of that. You trying to come back in a Ferrari and flex on everybody instead of saying, you know what, I know how it felt to be in that same position. You know what I'm saying? Here $1,000, man. You know what I'm saying? Call me if you need me. We could come together. We could sit down and talk about putting a business in the neighborhood just because one of us made it. You know what I'm saying? They not being content with that money. They trying to get more money. And I'm gonna continue with it. Verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And it's crazy because like nowadays, like society has made it to where you attach yourself to everything in society. Like everything materialistic, you just attach to it. Like clothes, buying obsessive clothes, going on shopping sprees. You're attached to that. You know what I'm saying? You attached to cars. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous amount of things. Now, I'm not saying us here in the I.S.U.P.K. We give to the poor every week. You know what I'm saying? When we go out to the corner. You know what I'm saying? We give our clothes off our back to our people, man. You know what I'm saying? We are not being selfish. We being content with what we have, and we helping our people out at the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? We barely got anything. What we got spiritually, we got it all. You know what I'm saying? We got it all. But when I'm saying like about materialistic things, we sacrifice what we do have so our brothers can have some. We know what they going through in this world, in this damn hell. But I'm gonna read it one more time. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. So why be so attached to having a big house or flat screen TV and all this? Why be so attached to having these things? Christmas coming around, I gotta have this, I gotta have that. Baby gotta have this, baby gotta have that. But why we ain't teaching our children or our people, what I'm saying, to share and be content with what we have. You know what I'm saying? That's great gain. That's true gain right there. Because if you down and out, guess what? Somebody that you didn't help, if they got it, they're gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? That's simple mathematics right there. I'm gonna keep rocking with it. Verse 8. Having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. Verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. Now this is saying, let me slow this down because like having food and raiment, you got clothes on your back, you done ate today, be content. Like, okay, I'm good. Don't be thinking like, I just gotta, I gotta be fed. You know, I gotta go to Papa's. You know,
Right.
I gotta, I gotta go to Papacitos. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they be thinking about that. That's what's on their mind. You know what I'm saying? Every week I talk to guys that's what's on their mind every week. Outback Steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? Arby's. Picking different places to eat. You know what I'm saying? And give me a pack of Roman noodles, I'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? I got bigger issues than what's just going in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like you got food in your stomach, you got clothes on your back. Be content. You know what I'm saying? Understand that some people out there ain't even got clothes on their back. You know what I'm saying? I go to camp down there every week and I see homeless people that's been living in the same clothes for weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? Got holes all in their clothes, catching rashes. You know what I'm saying? And I got a few fits that I can throw on quick. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see them with the same luxury. To me, that's a luxury. And to them it'd be like they damn near rich. You know what I'm saying? When we give clothes, we have polo shirts. I'm talking about nice polo shirts that we throw in the bin. You know what I'm saying? That we ourselves donate to the school, and they see that, man. It's like they damn near in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like it mean a lot to them. They see that somebody care about them. Somebody rich ain't doing that. They talking about how much money they got. You know, they talking about the G5 jets and stuff like that. You know how they gonna build their own golf course and stuff like that, man. They ain't talking about what about these people that's on the corner and homeless. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know if they ate or not today. It's, I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling with it. I'm gonna start at verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drawing men, which draw men in the in destruction and perdition. Like who seen the movie The Wolf of Wall Street? You seen when he got rich, how all the crazy things, the crazy parties he's doing, crazy stuff he's spending his money on. Look at Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson got rich, bought him a damn tiger. What you need with a tiger, man? You know what I'm saying? How about fixing up Brooklyn or something? You know, getting drugs like community. You know, starting a program that's gonna benefit your people. You know what I'm saying? He getting a tiger just to say he got a tiger. Yeah, I got a tiger. I pay $4,000 for him to eat every month. You know, it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? They fall into temptation. Like whatever they want, they get it. You know what I'm saying? Look at these rappers right now. When they get on $1 million contract, multi-million-dollar contract, what they doing? Going straight to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Making it a ritual. They make a song, then go straight to the strip club. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too deep in that. Well, I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling with it. Verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Now this is very popular right here. This is very popular, widely known, and it's right here in the scriptures. That's where you find it. You know, ain't no man just come up with it and on off the street and be like, yeah, I said that, I made it hot. Somebody put it in a rap song. Nah. This is from prophets right here in these scriptures. Read it one more time. For the love of money is the root of all evil. So is money evil? All right, money is not evil. You need money to buy bread. You need money to buy fish. Steak, food, clothes. You know, nothing wrong with using money the right way. But you making money a love, like you would do anything to get $1. Like Future said in one of his songs, he said he'll sell his auntie that water. Yeah, that water. He said, I sell my auntie that water. Come on, man. You rather watch your people die for you to get rich? You know what I'm saying? Like that. How wicked do you gotta be? Like, and you say you love these people, but you love money a little more. You love money. Like loving money is like it's a horrible thing. Like I said before, I can't put it in better words. You'll do anything for it. You just gotta have it. Gotta have it. You can't. It's a urge. It's like drinking water. You need it. You need money. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have it. It's a relationship you got with it. Like a female do you bad and she ain't around no more. You feeling all hurt and down, and when you go broke, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You making money your God. You know what I'm saying? You putting money before everything, before yourself. Before your well being. I'm gonna continue with it. Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and through pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Like by you trying to go out here and pursue all the riches of the earth, you know what I'm saying, have all the wealth, just putting relationships aside, not even thinking about what's right and what's wrong, but just chasing after money, you know what I'm saying, making wealth, getting that rush, it's a feel you get when I'm on the pursuit of money, you getting this money, you will you will fall into sorrows, you're piercing yourself because it'll come one day crashing down on you. You're gonna look around and just see like it's called epiphany. You're gonna look around and be like, dang, I really had true relationships and families, but now it's like, why stop now? I'm that's so those bridges are burnt, so why stop now? You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy out here, you know what I'm saying, when you loving money. I'm at verse 10. Right. I'm gonna take it all the way to verse 12. Verse 11. But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. You know what I'm saying? If you're a righteous man, though, if you know morals mean a little bit more than money, you know what I'm saying? If you know putting morals in somebody will last for a lifetime and last forever, you know what I'm saying? The money is just only temporary money come and go. You can come up overnight, you know what I'm saying? The law, you can just you walking down the street to the gas station one day and trip over a suitcase of money with your initials on it. You know what I'm saying? If you know that having money is a light thing, you know what I'm saying? It's light. But you know that serving the Lord and putting him first and keeping these commandments is everything, then you don't even look that way. Don't even look like money is the key. Cause it's people around you all the time talking about it. Like if bitches get money, so like you for the terms I'm using, but you hear it all the time, and niggas be saying all the time like they make it a thing. Like I don't know, it's like a fad. Like when you hang around niggas, what you doing? Nothing, getting this money. I'm staying in my lane. I'm minding my business, stacking my paper. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really think like that's getting somewhere, but the things that come off my lip is like, now I can see what's wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have proper guidance in his life. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to grow. I didn't put these commandments in me and started growing into the man I am now by serving the Lord. And now I see a lot of things that's wrong, and I'm trying to fix them things in the Black, Native Indian, and Hispanic community. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas, they being simps. They rather have something materialistic than have something spiritual. That's what this is saying. Like, don't make money your god. Don't try to go out here and try to have all the riches of the earth. Is if you rather follow the Lord, don't turn to the left or right. Don't look at money like you gotta have money. Or it's the last resort type thing. Put the Lord first. You know what I'm saying? Everything else just gonna fall in place. Was Christ? Hey, did he have a lot of money? Was he when he was here on earth? Absolutely not. The greatest man to ever walk the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't rich. You know what I'm saying? But he was rich in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling with it. Verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and has professed a good profession before many witnesses. Like it's a tug of war out here, being a righteous man, like knowing what's right, and your parents, like my dad, I give myself for an example. Like my dad, he always be like, son, you can't go broke. You know what I'm saying? Like he see the importance of money, but he try to be like, well, it's a bunch of scams out there. I'm like, well, I know what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know not to go hang with dope boys. I know not to go be over here in strip clubs and stuff like that. But I'm worried about people that need help. You know what I'm saying? So when I extend help hands like that, it's like what they gotta do with getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like people it's like people be like what they gotta do with gain, what they gotta do with success. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot to do with, what I'm saying, when you put the Lord first. Um, I'm gonna go to the next scripture. Next scripture, we going to James chapter 1, verse 9. So go ahead and get James. The book of James, chapter 1, verse 9. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted. What is that saying? What is that saying right there? What is oh
It's saying that brother that's not of low degree means that he's not looked at as, I guess, a prestigious person in the community or whatever, and like let him be held high, or exalted, versus somebody that's got the degrees, money,
that's right. That's
status,
right.
social status, and
That's
all
right
that.
on it. Like let's say like a brother of a low degree. Like you say you coming from third ward, or let's say you coming from Sunnyside, and it's like Section 8 houses you coming from. You coming from 4,000. You know what I'm saying? You coming from the bottom, and people looking at you like you a scrub because you ain't dressed how they dress. You know what I'm saying? It's as presentable as them, but you got clothes on and you're presentable. You know what I'm saying? Like how people like let's say if you got on like some Walmart shoes, you in high school or something like that. You got on Walmart shoes, and so another brother got on J's. He gonna look at you like, oh, you a square, like you know what I'm saying? Like you trash, like you dirt. You know what I'm saying? That's how people look at. But it say, but let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted. So when he come up, you know what I'm saying? Let him shine. You know what I'm saying? Like of course it's talking about when you're being righteous. You know what I'm saying? He came up from being a scrub to now he's standing on his 2 feet now. You know what I'm saying? That's an honorable thing. Let him feel good about himself instead of being like, oh yeah, you was a scrub. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you was a scrub. That boy had them Walmart shoes on, them Walmart tens. You know what I'm saying? Instead of instead of trying to keep him in a low degree like that, you know what I'm saying? Let him feel a way about himself. Uh, rock and roll. Verse 10. But the rich in that he is made low, because as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away. What is that saying? As the flower of the grass, he shall pass away. It's talking about a rich man here. Any takers? No takers. All right, this is a metaphor. This is it's actually a simile here. It's saying as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away. A flower, when a flower come up, it look good, right? If the sun get the beaming on it one day, if the sun get beaming on like people in the limelight, like let's say like somebody like Lizzie Lohan, right? Let's say well give me somebody that was famous and they had a man that was famous, he had a severe drug addiction. Like he was addicted to drugs or he came up, everybody liked him, and then he had money, he had fame, well known, like somebody like I don't want to use that one, but Cat Williams, right? He started getting the money. You know what I'm saying? He started living in the limelight. And he fell, like that passed away. Just cause like being rich and letting things like that go to your head, thinking like, oh, this is the life. This is the life to live. Like it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? It's all about like you making money a status. You know what I'm saying? You making money a moral. Where if he ain't got the type of money that I got, we ain't equal. You know what I'm saying? It's so embedded into our minds that it just takes toll like every year, like during times like Black Fridays and Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like our people have they click on stuff like that, and they look at each other like that, like on status levels. You know what I mean? Keep rocking and rolling with it. I mean that's what I'm still seeing today. Anybody got something they want to add to it? Uh, okay. All right, verse. I'm gonna I'm gonna drop that and I'm gonna go to James 2:2 and 5. So Book of James, chapter 2, verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, had not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith. Who know what that's saying? No, nobody know what that's saying? I read again.
It means you are full of faith. Like the faith is your power and not, you know what I'm saying, money
Right,
or bang game.
right. Now we kind of touching on the poor a little bit now, like it's living, like it's living conditions, right? But our people, even though we are in hell in a low condition, what we still say, you gotta have faith. Or we call on the Lord name, even though like our people are destroyed, they don't know who they are, they still believe in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like they still believe, they still got faith, some kind of faith. Like even if even if they Christians, they still got faith. Oh, shalom. Even though they Christians, they still got faith, but to the wrong doctrine. Like Christ came to talk to the poor and teach the poor. You know, he wasn't going to the rich people. Hold up, let me check this real quick. I'm gonna continue rocking and rolling. Yeah, but piggyback off what I said, Christ he was going to the poor on the earth. Blacks, Native Indians, Hispanics, and to this day, we are still the poor on the earth, but we are still rich in faith. We are the most so-called religious people on the earth. We wear crosses. We got candles all in our house. None of that's right, but it's trying to show like they got faith, but it's not to the correct doctrine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at 2 and 5. I'm gonna read it again. Hearken, my beloved brethren, had not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he had promised to them that loved him? You know what I'm saying? So what is that saying? What is that saying? Like, can anybody explain to me what that's saying? Like, okay, it's like this, like our people poor and they got faith, but kind of don't they kind of don't like understand. Like the Lord chose us. He chose the poor on the earth, right? So that's saying something. What is that saying? I just said it earlier. Like he chose. Why did he choose us? no, no. I'm gonna read one more time. And all right, it's cool. Hearken, my beloved brethren, had not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he had promised to them that loved him? So what is that saying right there? Right, right. That's right, right. They what do the rich people need? They don't need nothing. But what do the poor people need? Right, and then it's a reason why. Who a majority of the rich people right now on the earth? There you go. Who a majority of the poor people on the earth? There you go. And it's a reason why we are poor. You know what I'm saying? And because of the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because of our oppressor. Our oppressor oppresses us and throws like devices in our faces to stray us away. But what we got to do, like what I brought out the scripture that I brought out earlier, it said you got to fight the good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be so quick to jump on stuff. Like our people, they celebrate Christmas and don't even know why they're celebrating Christmas. Like they going out shopping and doing these deals, and what I'm saying, wondering why they car getting repossessed after income tax. You know, like that's the tracks we on right now. Verse 6. But ye have despised the poor, do not rich men oppress you, and draw you before the judgment seats. But now, what is that saying? I mean, that's clear. That's clear. I need to. I was wrong. You wanna do the honors on that one? I'm at James chapter 2 verse 6.
It's saying that the rich people they despise the poor, which means that they look down upon them. They oppress them. If they need help, they don't help them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They use it for whatever they can get out of it. It's outside.
Right. And then at the same time they oppress us like they set up schemes and scams, like they push drugs in the community, they put what I'm saying, they give us 10 years for a crack rock, what I'm saying? They what the scripture said? It said it press us, and draw you before the judgment seats. We are being drawn before the judgment seats. You know what I'm saying? This is how they're getting us. You know what I'm saying? They're locking up all our men, pushing homosexuality in our communities. You know what I'm saying? All our women are whores. You know what I'm saying? This is they oppressed us. We are still being oppressed right now. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on. Like the rich don't care about the poor. You know what I'm saying? It's just like let's find another way so we can stay rich. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. And like they give us times to feel like we, you know what I'm saying, to like blow smoke in our face. Like, well, you can feel like you somebody around this time. You know what I'm saying? You can feel family oriented around this time. You know what I'm saying? You can put all your eggs in one basket around this time. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. To this day, that's what's going on. And the only people talking about it is the I.S.U.P.K. So I'm finna rock to the next one. Let me see. Yeah, verse 7. Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by the which ye are called? You know what I'm saying? What they call us? Niggas, spicks, wetbacks. You know what I'm saying? Sons of bitches. Donald Trump, he just said that. Oh, we got a man that don't know nothing, a goddamn thing about politics in office, facing impeachment, but he's dead because he got money. You know what I'm saying? This is the face. This is the face of America. It's rich and poor now. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye West, look at him. What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Why is he doing what he doing? You know what I'm saying? He said slavery was a choice. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy about our people, blaspheming us. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what's going on. Like it's hitting home. It's a little more clearer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 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 a fight. It's a battle between rich and poor. But we really like we can win this battle. We can fight this good fight and win. But we have to keep these laws and commandments, man. Like it's so simple. It's so basic. A lot of our people understand, but they just get in a mind wrap about like the you know what I'm saying, the deceitful things that's just going on. You know what I'm saying? They get their mind wrapped about around things like say a hard time come up, like say they short on rent. The first thing they gonna get in their mind is money is power. And then it's gonna go to their head if they actually start, what I'm saying, like getting a little money. Then they go, well, I'm out there jam, you know what I'm saying? I'm good now, all I need is money. And they're gonna keep it's like a disease or a sickness, it's gonna grow on them. And next thing you know, like they getting killed in a dice game or something. You know what I'm saying? For trying to pay the rent or just got a disease on them, like a money disease on them, money fetish. All right, I'm gonna skip down to verse 9. Verse 9. But if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin and are convinced of the law as transgressors. I can explain this one. It's saying like if you respect somebody because they got money, or if you're looking at somebody like you got respect to a person, like I don't want to sit next to him because he gonna make me look bad. Like he in like a lower financial status than me, so I don't want to be around him. But I'd rather be around him because he got money. That it's just like that. A lot of our women think like that too. They-
Right. It's like how our oppressors now, they don't face the same type of penalties that we do with the same type of alleged crime.
right.
Like say for instance, there was a story maybe a year or two ago where a rich Edomite, his son ended up killing somebody. I don't know if he ran over him with a car or anything like that, but with manslaughter, it's at least 2 to 5 years.
Hmm.
They let this boy off the hook, saying that he doesn't know right from wrong,
Right.
and so they dropped all the charges. And then
Mm.
also there was another case to where um, that the person would not be able to handle incarceration, so they sent him home on probation. They ended up lifting anyway.
But let us uh uh get hostile with a cop and they take our life. You know what I'm saying? The cop get no penalty. You know what I'm saying? Get convicted of nothing. Get a paid vacation. Get to keep his job. He get to go home to his wife and children. You know what I'm saying? Like what you said is exactly right. Because it's like, oh, those niggas are nobodies. Like who like black people. Like this is not for them to live, for them to dwell in and like thrive in. You know what I'm saying? This is their kingdom. This is the oppressor's kingdom. And if you didn't know who the oppressor was, it's quite obvious now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say it, but I'm gonna say it for one time. Say just make me feel better. The white man is the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? He's been the oppressor since slavery. Before then, he's been the oppressor. So this is what we talking about. They are the rich in the land, and we are the poor in the land. We are the ones that's despised. You know what I'm saying? They throw us off. They deceive us. They get to tell us when we should celebrate, what we should celebrate, when we should celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. But it's not about money. The Lord is with us. Even though we are poor, we are rich in faith. You know what I'm saying? We need to put the Lord first. The Lord is gonna fight all our battles. I'm gonna just show one thing, man. I just gotta do it. I just gotta do it one time. You know what I'm gonna do? Deuteronomy 28:1, man. This is the covenant the Lord gave us right here. You know what I'm saying? This is for blacks, native Indians, and Hispanics. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Like the Lord, he's going to put us above all nations of the earth. If we keep the commandments, it's just so simple. I mean, I don't know how simple it can get. It's in the scriptures. Like it's not talking about us being equal to anybody. It's talking about us being above all nations on the face of the earth. But it's quite simple to understand. It ain't rocket science. Like if we're not above all nations on the face of the earth, we're going to be beneath all nations on the face of the earth. Like the Arabs, they own all the gas stations. You know what I'm saying? Chinese people set up food markets in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Africans got braiding spots. You know what I'm saying? It's a Chinatown in every damn city in America with they lingo and stuff up. We are not looked at as a nation. We are broken as a people. You want to say?
Salakia, when it says that when you say that they have like a Chinatown in every city and state, they also have black communities, but the difference is like in Chinatown and all these cities, the Asians they run all the business.
Right,
They control the bank. They
right,
control everything in the
right.
neighborhood.
And then what spots of the city are the poorest spots of the city?
Blacks, Hispanics, and
There you
Latinos.
go. You know what I'm saying? Like we We are the poor of the city. It's not now. It's starting to, when we talk like that and we put it in sections like that, and then it gets clear to understand because like Chinese people, man, like they got a whole section of the city. You know, so they got their own little area in the city, and then they running our businesses. We're supposed to be running the businesses. We're not running the businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Keep watching these classes. You know, do your 90 days coming to the school. You know what I'm saying? Serve the Lord and help bring your people up out of this hell. Because just like Deuteronomy 28:1 said, you keep all the commandments, the Lord, He's going to put us above all nations on the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's rulership right there. That's when Christ returned, He's giving His servants crowns. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have authority on earth. So, where was I? Right, I'm gonna pick back up at verse 9. That's where I was at, and then I'm gonna go to Psalms. But if ye have respect to persons, ye have commit sin and are convinced of the law as transgressors. Let me tell you something, man. Our people, they don't respect each other, man. You know what I'm saying? They respect the oppressor. They look at the oppressor like, you know what? That's the way to go. That's the way to be. When the scriptures say respect a person, like you looking at your brother like, man, you ain't nigga, you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he's going through the same things that you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being so quick to mean mug your brother and square up with a brother, look at him and see if he got skills. You know what I'm saying? Like if he don't, maybe you can drop some skills on him. Ain't no telling like the kind of brother, you know what I'm saying, you might run into and spark a conversation with, and he might be the reason, you know what I'm saying, communities get, you know what I'm saying, business, black communities get new businesses, you know what I'm saying, black owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. But I'm gonna drop that. I'm done with it. I'm finna go to Psalms chapter 49, verse 6. Yep. Psalms 49, verse 6. Oh yeah. All right, the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches. Verse 7. None of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him. You know what I'm saying? Like you trusting in your wealth. What is trust? What do trusting in your wealth get you? You know what I'm saying? What in the when Christ return, what you trusting in your wealth gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? You can't even help you can't help somebody because you trusting in your wealth so goddamn much, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even look at your brother like Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Who is he helping? I tell you who he helping. He helping Joel Osteen. You know what I'm saying? He ain't helping nobody that's black, but he talking about Jesus King, and he can't see that we in hell. He can't see that we the poor. You know what I'm saying? He can't see that he need to be helping us for real instead of just giving us a damn song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna read that one more time. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't you trusting in your wealth? You can't pay your way. You know what I'm saying? For the Most High to be on your side. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, just because you got wealth and because you know what I'm saying, you got a yacht, G5 jet. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay your wealth, you know what I'm saying, to the Most High. I'm gonna keep that light. We're going to Proverbs 11 and 4. Hey, you want to add something to that? I was wrong. All right. Go to Proverbs real quick. Oh, okay.
When it says about the rich, but you can't buy, it says, give ransom for him. That which means you can't buy your way out of all situations, especially living on top.
Right. That's
You know what I'm saying? You can buy your way out of a police estate, arresting you.
right.
But
Right.
you can't buy
Right. That's why I was taking it.
Right. You
Yeah.
can't, you know, all the money that you have, you can still get cancer.
Right.
You can still get liver disease or
Hmm.
whatever type of ailment that's around.
Right.
Like you can't, your money can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say.
Hey, that's an excellent point, man. I'm gonna give you a hand for that one, man. I'm gonna give you a hand for that one because that's heavy, man. Because that's exactly where I was going next. To sum it up to make it a little bit more clear, the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 4: Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from debt. I'm saying, what's the day of wrath? First of all, that's right. I'm saying the day of wrath when the Most High give Christ that order, Christ go come back. I'm saying, with the war angels, and it's time to do some killing. You can't be like, I got 150 million, take it all, just spare my life. Nah, if your name was on that list to get your head chopped off, you know what I'm saying, off with his head. That head is gonna be soaring in the atmosphere. But if you was righteous though, you that's the only way you'll be delivered from death when Christ returns, by being righteous. And this is what this is saying is this is a com- this is a comparison. This is a comparison of wealth and righteousness. I like to say, if you're righteous, then you're rich. That's what I like to. Hey, I want to probably put that on a shirt or something. Let's see if I can get that on a shirt. If you're righteous, then you're rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run that back though. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver it from debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we over here beating a dead horse. I can't lie. We beating a dead horse because it's quite simple. A toddler can understand it. This is a comparison between righteousness and riches. Like the Christian church, what what righteousness do they got going on in the Christian church? You know what I'm saying? A song and a dance. What does it say to do that in the scriptures? You know what I'm saying? Just pay your tithes and pray for a blessing. Like, you're praying to be rich. You know what I'm saying? But what actions are you're rehearsing? What things are you stopping, putting away, repenting from? Not a damn thing. It's like you get wickeder. You know what I'm saying? It's like they teach you how to sin in the Christian church. You want to learn how to be the most disgusting person, you know what I'm saying, you could ever be, go to Christian church. You know what I'm saying? They gonna teach you how to so-called pray to get rich and do a song and a dance like that's gonna make you rich or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord blesses you from a song and a dance. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This and that's a tool that's designed to keep us distracted. You know what I'm saying? We us like blacks, native Indians, and Hispanics, we got all the flavor, we got all the swag, we got all the style. And they trying to put it in a form to where you know what I'm saying, serve the Lord with that. By serving the Lord is keeping the commandments. You know what I'm saying? You keeping the Sabbath day holy. You know what I'm saying? You do what we do, you celebrate all the feasts. You know what I'm saying? You getting I.S.U.P.K, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Not no goddamn song and a dance. You gotta be a simple, you know what I'm saying, to just get wrapped up in that. I don't get it. I'll read it one more time though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just for the viewers out there, and somebody that need to hear it more than once so it can lock in their brain. The book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 4: Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from debt. hmm I go to verse 5. I continue. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. So what people out here doing right now? What are they saying? What's a popular term right here? Right, like right now. I'll give you some classic terms. Oh, doing me, minding my business. People say now, YOLO. That ain't gonna lie, that's a little old too. That's a little that one a little old. Living their best life. You know what I'm saying? They out here whores. They thinking they got it going on. They all they want is a 3,000 likes on the gram. You know what I'm saying? 150K followers. You know what I'm saying? And to them, that's rich. You know what I'm saying? Like if they start a GoFundMe or something like that, they getting rich off of that. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like the righteous, the righteous, his way gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Our ways are perfect right here in I.S.U.P.K, man. Like we ain't fearing debt. We ain't out here trying to be rich or nothing like that. We know that serving the Lord, that just comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Rulership comes with serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a time where things change and the Lord gonna show who he with. You know what I'm saying? Why not right now get into the I.S.U.P.K, start being righteous? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not being righteous in the Christian church. You're just praying for prosperity. You know what I mean? So next scripture. I'm gonna jump to Matthew. So this is Matthew chapter 13, verse 22. Where we at? The book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 22. He also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. Now, let me explain. Right now, Christ is giving a parable about, like seed, a sower sowing seeds, seed being sown, but what I'm saying, the seed getting choked up by like weeds and thorns, right? Though the weeds and the thorns, he's comparing that to the cares of the world and deceitfulness. So that's saying like somebody, they might hear what we saying. It's like, yeah, what they saying is right, but you know, I care about the new Lexus. I care about big 2-story house. My rent. Other things. Going out and partying, gold chains. You know what I'm saying? The riches of this. The cares of this world here, man. You know what I'm saying? The cares of this world. What is the cares of this world? It's all about money. That's all. It's all about money, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being righteous. They try to say it's about that. They try to like make it a day where they try to be righteous. Sunday where they serve the Lord. They ain't serving the Lord, man. They passing around the plate. You know what I'm saying? They passing around the tide plate. You know what I'm saying? You putting 20s and tens in there. You know what I'm saying? Then it's about money. So the cares and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. You want to add something to it, Officer Ron? Okay, so it's like you, if you care about this world, if you care about Christmas, if you care about holiday sales and stuff like that, that will choke you up from hearing the word, and you're not gonna be producing more righteous men. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be like somebody that didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like a seed that once grew and died. You know what I'm saying? Because the weeds choked it out. You know what I'm saying? The thorns got it. Thorns got that seed now. So continue reading. Verse 23. But he that receiveth seed unto the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Now this right here is amazing. This is the amazing part right here. Like, let's say you you see the deceitfulnesses of the world, but you got a little good judgment and you not going for it. Like you like, okay, well, it got to be something more to life than just money, cars, women, luxury things. And you come across the I.S.U.P.K, you watching the video, you like, what they saying is right, and I'm really feeling it. The scripture is saying that, you know, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my 90 days in the I.S.U.P.K. I'm gonna become a trooper, become an officer. I'm gonna start helping my people out. And you never know, you might bring 10 men in, you might bring 20 men in. You might be the piece of the puzzle that's missing. You might bring 150 men in. You might get 150 men from being drug addicts, man. You know what I'm saying? You might stop that and make them fathers in their house. You know what I'm saying? In the household, man. You know what I'm saying? What that's beautiful. That's worth something right there. You might be out on your luck one day. You know, you might get fired from your job or something, and you got 150 men right there that's willing to support you. You know what I'm saying? Willing to come out their pocket. If they got it, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? But what it's not like that being in the world. You know what I'm saying? I in the world I ain't know who to trust, who to turn to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have nobody I could really just ask for help. You know what I'm saying? But in the I.S.U.P.K, come on, man, it's self-explanatory. You see what we doing on the videos. You know what I'm saying? You see, we go to camp, we giving people food, water, and clothing. We teaching them the truth of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And they hearing it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That seed getting sown. You know, but you could be either or. You could be one that hear it and let the thorns choke you up, or you could be one that hear it and bring in fruit. You know what I'm saying? Be fruitful. I'm gonna get another scripture. We're gonna go to Matthew chapter 11, verse 3. Mhm, mhm. Okay, so book of Matthew chapter 11, verse 3. And said unto him, art thou he that should come? Or do we look for another? Verse 4. Jesus answered and said unto them, go and show John again those things which ye do hear and see. Verse 5. The blind receive their sight, and the lame walk, and the lepers are clean, and the deaf hear, and the dead are raised up, and the poor have the gospel preached unto them. What is going on right here? Like the whole scenario, run it down to me.
I was trying to send him two disciples to go back and tell John what he's done.
Right. Right now, John is in prison. He in prison. He in prison, and he sent his disciples like, what's going on? Like, go see if that's really Christ. You know what I'm saying? So they come to Christ, and they trying to see if that's really Christ. You know what I'm saying? Christ said, go show John again those things which ye do hear and see. The blind receive their sight, the lame walk. Like, so what we doing in UPK? You know what I'm saying? We preaching the gospel. You know what I'm saying? The blind see. You just walking and living your life in the world, and you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's really going on. You don't see that white cops are killing black men, you know what I'm saying, and they're getting paid vacations. But when we speak about it and we open your eyes to it, now you see that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a light thing, that's actually a miracle. You know what I'm saying? Like me, before I came into the truth, I was unaware, I was blind. I can't lie, I was blind. But then I started listening and I'm starting to see it. Then I started seeing repetition. Like this happening every week. Like a black man is getting shot and killed. Like this is real. You know what I'm saying? I started fearing for my life. I'm like, wait a minute, that could have been me. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people thinking like it's not about race. It's well, whatever. It's just you got some good ones, some bad ones. Well, are the good ones rooting for you, or are they rooting for their side? Push come to shove. You know what I'm saying? Who they gonna rock with? You know? But that's just some real. That's the real deal, though. I like to compare this to what we doing here in the UPK. You know what I'm saying? We preaching the gospel. You know what I'm saying? We are raising the dead. We are helping the lame. Like some some men, I ain't gonna lie, some men are simple. Like they kind of square like. They don't know how to spit no game. They ain't got knowledge of women or nothing like that. You come to the UPK, you gonna learn you gonna figure out the nature of a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna let no woman step all over you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be no square. You ain't gonna be a feminine man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna find out who you really is. You gonna find out how to actually deal with a woman. You ain't gonna be lame. You know. But I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling though. Keep it rocking and rolling. I'm finna go to Matthew 19. Got two more scriptures in that. I'm gonna call it a night. Class. So yo,
Piggyback with what the lesson is about. You keep reading that Matthew 11, but you keep reading down that it was saying what about John is that when people came out looking for Christ, should be, you know, the Christ or
Right.
something like that. And what it was saying is saying that like verse 8, it says, but what when ye out for to see a man clothed in soft raiment.
Mm-hmm.
But he's saying, behold, they that wear soft raiment are in the king's house.
Right.
Which means the truth is not going to be wrapped in some extravagant, easy to look at, you know,
Right.
beautiful, you know, package.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, that's an important point that you brought up because, like, who could you compare that to today? Right. And then, like, they like to say, like they like to try to put you on a status. Like, if you dress good, if you got, you know what I'm saying, you got penny loafers on, you know what I'm saying, got the best towel, Versace towel, like you clean cut, edge up. They thinking, okay, now this man here is acceptable, you know what I'm saying? But what if you poor though? You know what I'm saying? But you in a suit and you looking good. They would you fool them. You know what I'm saying? Like you can fool them. They like, yeah, this man probably got money or something. Like right now, if I slap on a suit and walk down the street, then somebody gonna think I got money. Like a female gonna be looking at me all like, oh yeah, he must got some money on him or something. He must got a nice job working at the bank or something. Like that's just the image of our oppressor that the Christian pastors, so our so-called leaders are trying to portray because they think that's what success look like. They think that you gotta have a suit and tie, you gotta have that Wall Street image in order to be successful. Like matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up because I seen an old school cat. I was at my slave and I seen an old school cat was walking by. I was like, "What's up, school? Hey, how you doing, man?" I was like, I see you looking kind of sharp. You know what I'm saying? I'm jiving him. And he like, "Look, let me tell you something, man. Crackers respect me more when I'm dressed. You know what I'm saying? Like such and such." I'm like, "What?" Like they respect you more how you dress. And he was like, "Yeah, they respect me more because of how I dress. I ain't gotta have my pants all sagging like that. They respect me because how I look, how I dress." I'm like, "But that may be because you looking like the oppressor." You know what I'm saying? They probably give you a little flack, like, like little they'll slack off you a little bit because you looking like you probably like kiss his ass all day, it's a lock you for the French.
Right. And when you do that, then they just take a mercy on you. Because still, because you got this nice suit on, whatever. To them, you still a monkey in a suit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or just like how when when people drive like Mercedes Benz or BMWs and stuff. Like I've walked across several oppressors that say, "Look at this nigga in this car.
Huh.
He's still a nigga." You know what I'm saying? Just because you dress like them and drive what they drive, and live in their neighborhood, that don't mean that they accept you as an equal.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And people that do that, they have a bad tendency of looking down on the same people that they are.
Right. And then what they do, they'll take that nigga, what I'm saying? They'll take that black man, brainwash him to get him to believing that they're a part of, like he's a part of them, and he's going back. What I'm saying? He's taking that back to the ant hill and
Right.
polluting everybody's brain. Like all the young men brain that got some potential, and it's just another it's just another tool of deceit. You know what I'm saying? You see how crazy that is about clothes. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, mad crazy. But yeah, I was going to Matthew 19:21. Um, yeah. Okay, yeah. If Jesus, I'm gonna go back up a little bit. So I'm gonna start at 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have an eternal life? Verse 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. So right now, what's going on is a young man that approached Christ, and he see that he's, what I'm saying, casting demons out. You know what I'm saying? He's the man. He can see that. He recognize it. But the only thing, well, it goes to explain further. Uh, I'm gonna keep reading. I don't want to give it away so quick, even though it's probably like everybody heard it before. But he said unto him, wait, yeah, verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. Verse 18. He said unto him, which Jesus said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Verse 19. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Verse 20. The young man said to him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Verse 21. Now he finna touch his spirit now. He finna show him something that's real. You know what I'm saying? And we you can if somebody, if you ever been in a low degree, you know what I'm saying, or if you know what I'm saying, ever been in need of something, you can kind of understand this. You know what I'm saying? Verse 21. Jesus said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, that go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. Verse 22. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for that he had great possessions. You know what I'm saying? He's so when the young man heard it, you know, it was like, man, I got too much to get, I got too much to give up. Like I can't do that. It's like it's hard for me to do. So he went away sorrowful. Like he loved what he had, you know what I'm saying, more than following Christ. He felt like what he had was heavier than following Christ. Like he felt like that was more important, that was more valuable. And if to think about it, like that's so selfish to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you in a position to help somebody, like we been talking about all the class. You got money, you know what I'm saying? You got a little wealth, but your brother ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your brother ain't got nothing. What if the shoe was on the other foot? What if you was on the corner begging, you know what I'm saying, had a tough life, you know what I'm saying, didn't grow up with the proper guidance, you know what I'm saying, and just made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You made mistakes and you looking for some help. You know what I'm saying? You looking for some help. Anybody. And somebody that got it all can't even throw you a damn penny, man. You know what I'm saying? How goddamn selfish is that? And you in a position to help. You know what I'm saying? That's why us in the UPK, man, that's why we go out to the corners, man, the highways and the byways, and we teach our people. We teach them the gospel. You know what I'm saying? We give them the truth. You know what I'm saying? We give them clothes if they need clothes. Get them water if they need water. You know what I'm saying? Get them food if they need food, man. Get them a flyer. Tell them where we located at. You know what I'm saying? Get in class. Well, nigga, you my brother. You know what I'm saying? That could have been me on the corner, just like how you stand on the corner. You know what I'm saying? I care that much to come out here and help you. Be doing anything on my day off. You know what I'm saying? Anything on my day off. I got a woman I can be with. I got a child I can see grow up. But I'd rather be out here helping somebody that need it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's a heavy ass point. I'm in the class on that point right there. You know what I'm saying? With that, this is the I.S.U.P.K Houston Thursday scripture breakdown class. I'm Priest and Officer Yeshaya filling in for Priest and Officer Ashana Posh, man. Unfortunately, couldn't make it, but next man up stood up, man. And just delivered the message that somebody needed to hear. If you're watching these classes, you know what I'm saying, you need to do your 90 days. If you're a brother, do your 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Get you a Hebrew name, become a trooper, and put some boots on the ground and help your people out, man. Officer Rom, you gonna do the announcements?
We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, the brother or sister has an interest in a particular person. He or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment. Out of the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, YAHANNA. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocation, we're still in the feast of dedication, which is a Hanukkah. In the space of 8 days, which started Friday, December 20th, 2019, out of the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. If anyone wants to become a troop in the school to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, or scarf. These are the security knowledge.
All right. Then I'm gonna say shalom. Kill it.